What motivated me to choose entrepreneurship was really the fact to build something, to make initiatives, and yet to bring an idea really from the beginning on all the way to a product. And that's how also entrepreneurship became appealing for me, as I wanted to see what is further than pure industry, pure academics, and in particular here in this deep tech incubator. It's a very interesting opportunity to do something different, to really build up projects from scratch and bring them to realization. At OPTIUS, we solve the problem of the massive power consumption of data centers. And data centers today consume almost 2% of world's electricity. And at OPTIUS, we leverage optic computing. And so what we want to do is to use optics for computing in the same way how the fiber optics revolutionized the internet. For me, the biggest hurdle I had to overcome was really to convince everyone that the project I chose has value, is possible to do, and also so to exclude all the risks related to this project. So Tandem Launch helped me a lot in all of this venture. In the entire progress of building a startup, there is a very good mentoring, a lot of help. You have experts of every field around you, and also all the operations is supported by Tandem Launch. And so this is, I like this approach a lot, and so it's kind of a very professional way of build your own startup, which makes it interesting for me. What I love most about being a co-founder is the fact that it covers really a large space of applications, a large space of tasks. So it's a very multidisciplinary part of work, very interactive, it's a very social work. It's an exciting part of work. It's intense, of course, but it's really, gives you a lot to have such a big project to do. Tandem Launch de-risked a lot of the process for me to build a startup. First of all, for my personal risk, as I'm an employee of Tandem Launch. Tandem Launch gives you all the feedback, gives you all the help, gives you all the operations. So it's done in a very professional way to build a startup, much accelerated. And the important parts or the important work of an entrepreneur in the beginning is really the due diligence. So to de-risk a maximum all the risks, potential risks of failure of a startup. And in this way, they build really a successful model, which gives you a much higher probability to realize your project of building a startup than if you would do it on your own.